What's happening, family? Peace to who's ever in the chat. Hey, what's up, Miss Beverly? Peace to you for righteous black folk. What's happening, fam? Um, Also, let me talk about the show, the final show to the part seven of that series, the GMS Rape is Not of the Most High. It definitely will be done tomorrow night. I've been trying to push the show up and see where I could, set apart like 2 hours to really go through it and really lay the whole thing out as a last show and as a summary. But it's gonna take at least 2 hours. What's up, Showtime? Peace and blessings, family. Shalom to you. So yeah, it's gonna take at least 2 hours for me to recap a 6 hour series. You know what I mean? That's crazy. And I was gonna put it all on one video, but I was like, man, there ain't no use of me using up that much memory in my devices with 6 to 7 hours of this teaching, which the series is. I mean, put all together is 6 to 7 hours long, fam. Do you have another channel, The Man and the Myth? Yes, I have two of those, Miss Beverly. One is called The Man, the Myth, the Legend, and I think the other one is called The Man, the Myth, the Legend. And then the one that we actually designated for firearms and home defense and firearm safety, and teaching the sisters how to defend themselves and family. That one is called what is it? I Am Aquarius. Okay, it's I Am Aquarius, all one word, and I am that I am. Okay, so you can type in both of those phrases as two words. I am Aquarius, all caps, and then I am that I am, and you'll find that channel. I loaded some videos on there a little while back with me and Brother Polite. Brother Polite's on there shooting the PKM at the range, with his wife and stuff. I even got a video of Brother Polite's little daughter shooting. I don't know if it's on that channel or not, but we'll put it on there. And I have videos of myself and my family shooting and us going out to the shooting range. But what I wanted to do and use that channel as is be like, uh-oh, I got crust on my nose and y'all ain't telling me nothing, Miss Beverly. Y'all. No, it felt like I had a little criss. But that channel, I'm gonna use that one to help out as far as inspiring our brothers and sisters to go out and get real registered weapons. You know what I'm saying? Inspiring our sisters to, and as your rights would declare that you are a full America, there is no need for you buying illegal weapons. Okay, so and looks the lady back here. She's teaching too, teaching the kids. But that's what that channel is. So we're gonna open that one up. It was supposed to be open this week with new live stream, but I've been kind of consumed with studying the book of Obadiah. The brother gave me a scripture that was so crazy, and so I'm gonna go through that on part seven and add that to the final, product, the beautiful tapestry. You know, so we're gonna end on Obadiah and tie that all into what we was even talking about with collusion, and we was talking about with the Jewish people, how different Jewish people are from Israelites, how different Israelis are from Israelites, how different Jewish folk are from Yehuda, and what Jewish people are. In the book of Obadiah, indeed, there's a reference to Sepharad. Okay, Sepharad is the Sephardic clan of the Jewish people that's over there today. What I said to even Sister Candy, that the Sephardic Jews or Jewish folk, to me, in my opinion, are the only ones that really have a right to bearing that title through the fact that their women were being married into Israelite cultures and lineages. We'll touch on that in part seven. It's going to be real good. You're going to love it. And we're going to also talk about Auschwitz. Yes, and we're going to talk about Hitler, because we got to talk about that if we're talking about, y'all know what the Table of Nations is? We're going to get into the point, y'all. I'm just This is how I do. I don't just y'all just think about public speaking. You better learn. You better learn. Have structured thoughts. Don't just come rambling. But in the Table of Nations, there is a reference to the word Ashkenaz, and it declares that Ashkenaz is of the isles of the Gentile. Today, Ashkenaz and the Ashkenazi are considered Jewish. Whom are the Ashkenazi? Well, by bulk, Russians and Germans. And you have also Polish and Austrians and Hungarians. And all of those people call themselves the House of Israel. But those are Israelis, not Israelites. We're going to deal with all of that contextually set in GMS, Rape is Not of the Most High, Part 7. 7 of a 7-part series. Like I said, it's a 7-hour-long series. And so we're going to end it on that. And we're going to talk about the Sephardi as relates to Obadiah. But anyway, what's happening, NBK? Peace, broski. Good to see you here, man. Miss Beverly, let me go back over read the comments. Miss Beverly said, okay, I thought they was trolling me and had got fake Hassan page talking nasty shit to me. They cloning all kind of shit. They learned that from me and Sarnetta 3 years ago, Miss Beverly. They gonna be cloning, they gonna be stealing, they gonna be harassing. But y'all be encouraged to not play no motherfucking games with these niggas. Bite hard. You dig it? Play for keeps. That's what we do. That's what me and my brother side do. And that's definitely what I do. Y'all learn from me. Don't just learn public speaking. Don't just learn how to have structured thoughts and linear patterns in your speaking. But learn how to not play games with these fucking haters. You feel me, MBK? Bite hard. Crunch bones. Don't play with these haters because these motherfuckers are insane out here on this internet, family. Insane and terribly sad. Yeah, me and Hassan and Brother Sarnetta had a conversation this morning. Very good conversation, too. Shout out to the brother Hassan and shout out to my dear brother Sarnetta. Shout out to both of y'all. Oh, man. Showtime. Thank you, brother. That's what I do this for. You see what I'm saying? When I'm able to impart something and spark some level of study in you guys, and y'all take what I give you and you jump off the cliff with it and dig up some shit, you know what I'm saying, and come with something deeper than even I said. That's what I do this for, man. That makes me happy. That keeps me going. You dig it? Thank you for that comment, family. Yeah, they don't play. They don't play. They don't play with me because they know I bite hard. All them brothers that had, I even told Tommy Sotomayor, family. Tommy Sotomayor spazzed out on me. And, I had a group text, and I was making group texts to Brother Polite, Sarnetta, Basim, Sixth Dynasty, James, Cassell, a lot of my homeboys and stuff. And Tommy spazzed out. Before that, I had told Tommy, brother, we don't hate you. We just want you to change, my nigga. Stop talking about black people so bad. You're black. Damn. Oh, sorry about that. I told him, you stop talking about black folks so bad, my nigga, black women. Your mama's black. You black. Wake up. Tommy spazzed out in front of all the brothers in the chat. And I told him, man, look, I'm going to block your ass. Because you're ridiculous. I had even asked you, then Tari, if Tommy's on Saturn. I don't know where the fuck Tommy is right now. Acting as aggravating as these flies, man. Acting like somebody's supposed to jock him. And I'm telling Tommy, I'm going to tell you about your motherfucking self just like I tell everybody else, my nigga. You're only a D-list celebrity. We're all higher than that on the totem pole of black people, how they see us. They hate you, Tommy. Black people hate you, nigga. Hate you. And I learned to hate this too. But, damn, I forgot why I even brought up Tommy. Oh, no. As relates to Kev Gillz and all this devilment. Telling Tommy, man, you want somebody to get Kev off your back? I get him off your back. I crunch his motherfucking bones for you. Cause see, that's why they only mention my name in passing. That's why they will only put my name in their titles and then come back and change it. Cause they know, man, I don't play. I don't play. I go into your back of your closet, dog. I pull out all of that shit in the back of your closet while you around here being a hypocrite. Mm-hmm. Like we finna do about young Pharoah and Kevin right now. Just, you know. And I don't hate young Pharoah. I actually like the young brother. But I can't stand it when him and Seti are out here wasting potential as teachers, man. Y'all out here being fools and disrespecting yourselves and disrespecting the black community and teaching that to the generations, man. Instead of teaching responsibility and accountability. But anyway, Tommy, you got what happened to you because you a hard-headed motherfucker, man. Because you don't know how to network and shit. So them boys, got rumors out about you being gay and you giving head all on the internet and, harassing people. Oh, let me get back to the chat, family. Yeah, looking for Tommy. Tommy, where you at, Tommy? Tommy and Carmen San Diego. Where in the world is Carmen San Diego? Where in the world? Where in the world is Tommy, y'all? Shalom. Let's see, your sister says, me and Mermaid TV. Shalom to you, dear sister. Shalom to you. Where in the world is Tommy? The universe gave him what he put out. You hating on black women and shit. You threatening black women. God turned the dogs of hell loose on your ass, man. Yeah, he lost his highest paying channel. And that's when it really hurt, Them devils was effective dealing with Tommy. They wasn't effective dealing with this truth, but they was effective, man. Speak on some more books. Et Sephar. I want y'all to grab that because I'm about to order it whenever I get some more, open cash. I already have a classical translated scripture and deals with the Old Testament and New Testament called The Scriptures from the Scripture Institute of Scriptural Research. But the Et Sephar is a very good book. ETHCEPHR. CEPHAR, I think it is. Look that up, and when you see, don't let the price scare you. If it's over $100, good books ain't $5 and $10, y'all. Give you another book, the Tavistock Institute book on human relations. It talks to you about social engineering and how people manipulate the masses through media, through TV, through polls, through family structure, through collusion, a lot of things. That's a great book. Shout out to Professor Griff, because Griff talked about that, I think about maybe 7 to 8 years ago. And I heard Griff talking about it, and I grabbed the book. And man, that book is good. It's not exhaustive, but it touches on so many topics that's relevant to social engineering and social relevant to the fact that there are institutes around the world that are geared towards manipulating your mind and your worldview and your perception. Yes, that's another good book. Tavistock book on human relations. Tavistock Institute book on human relations. Pick that up, read that. Here's another good book. A State of Blood. A State of Blood by Henry Kimber. That book is about Idi Amin. Idi Amin. Idiamin. Idi Amin. What's up, Warfin? We're going to get to the topic in a minute, but the family mentioning books, and I'm a book addict, you know what I'm saying? I'm a research historian, bibliophile, you dig it? That's a good book, A State of Blood by Henry Kimber. about Idi Amin. Tavistock book on human relations. Or Tavistock Institute book on human relations. Get that one. Et Sephar, Ethcephar. Get that Bible. Or get the Syriac Peshitta to English, the English transliteration and translation. The one that I trust is the one that most mainstream scholars don't, because it claps their modern foolery, Christian foolery, by George Lamsa. That's a good copy of the Peshitta. It's world acclaimed and world renowned as relates to his Old Testament Peshitta. The New Testament version is the controversial one. Let me think of one more good one to give you. Classic slave narratives. We was talking about that book last year, and it sparked a debate between Brother Reggie and Brother Garfield. Boy, that debate was so goddamn funny. Shout out to my brother Garfield and dear brother Reggie, Elder Reggie. Boy, Reggie had Garfield all in the bathroom on the motherfucking phone trying to get help, family. Boy, that was a funny debate, man. Reggie took that information I put out there about Aluda, and I don't think Reggie had all of it, because I have a lot of like deep information about Aluda that people don't think is even out there. It's out there. But it's called the Classic Slave Narratives, family. In the book is the story of Aluda Equino, or Gustavus Vasa, the African, written by himself, only edited by Henry Louis Gates Jr., okay? And then they had the story of Asa in there. They had the story of Mary Prince in there. The Life of Frederick Douglass, as written by himself, in there. What else is in that book? I think there's 2 or 3 more parts in that book. But the Classic Slave Narratives, great book. Great book. Talks about Aluda Equino, which was an Oya Igbo that was taken into the slave trade. And it's got so much pseudoism out there about the brother. So many, even black people, that believe the pseudoism. And watch this. Black people that's that pseudo to believe somebody defaming a brother in your culture with personal writings about his exploits. And then hundreds of dukes and duchesses and admirals and all kind of high-level military people and lords and political people to death, kings and queens, that all subscribe to Aluda Equino's writing, his life, and his truth. And it's got a whole world of people that hate that and don't want y'all to know about that. And tell me why there ain't a lot of black people talking about Aluda Equino or Gustavus Vasa or this book, The Classic Slave Narratives, family. Why? Because white people bury your history. Whoever wins the war get to tell the stories. They don't even have to pervert it anymore. They can just omit it. Take the books and put them on the bottom shelves of the secondhand store in the back. Don't teach about it in the curriculums at school, so you don't have the knowledge or the wherewithal to know what to look for. Yeah, family. Indeed. See, MBK said we talked about that 3 years ago. And only of us that are knowledgeable talks about this stuff. Talks about the greats of us that are not widely propagated. Talks about the documents of our greats. And talks about our great collective culture. It's not a lot of people in the community that's doing that. They usually like to grab one out of the pool and rock with one, as if one is the sum totality of our great black story, when it is not. So shout out to MBK, and that's why I go through your channel every Saturday to get some of that new black knowledge, brother. And y'all subscribe to MBK. Awesome channel. Go to MBK Academy G+. You will see the post timestamp. Y'all got to get with new black knowledge, man. Get with MBK. Great brother, great channel, great information. Yeah. I'm serious though. I love your channel, man. I love your work, brother. Real shit. Not just because we friends, bro. I like your work. No shit. Miss Beverly said, yes, our hidden history is so hidden that they want us to become dumb and docile. Real talk. And apathetic. You see the Panther vid. No, what? You did a new one? A new one on the Panthers? Or what was about specifically? Cause I'm gonna go in as soon as I get off of this. Play our latest Panther vid on your next show. I'll download it and put it up here if you give me the permission, bro. Hell yeah. And put your name all over it to send this traffic your way. But I'm gonna check it out myself, definitely. If you don't give me permission, I'll just play a clip of it, the audio, you know what I mean? I love the brother's channel. No bullshit, man. Yeah, subscribe to his channel and y'all subscribe to Miss Beverly. Miss Beverly is also a wise, wise, wise sister. I don't deal with sisters that's ignorant. Miss Beverly is a wise sister. Mm-hmm. That's right. Subscribe to Beverly Robinson. Subscribe to New Black Knowledge. Subscribe to MBK Academy G+. Mm-hmm. Subscribe to Warfin. Warfin got some funny ass videos about SETI. Some Warfin videos be so unique. I'll be looking and I'll be like, damn. When the video end, I'll be like this. Wow, let me watch that shit again. Shout out to Warfin Obey. Everybody that's in the chat, get familiar with each other. Click them icons. Don't log off this video, but go to that channel. You know, click the icon, go to channel, click subscribe, come right back. And then after the show is over, go through their whole channels, family. That's how we got to do with each other. Not just black business, but we got to promote each other just as black brothers and sisters, man. We have some great people with great things to offer. Let me take my hand off my mouth. I'm talking with my hand on my mouth. Please, let's see. And COINTEL. All exclusive research. You will see. Beautiful, MBK. That's what I like. I don't like regurgitated and rehashed over shit. I like for brothers to go in of the old information. And if you're going to pull something out to actually build on. You know what I mean? That's what the brother here is talking about. I'm finna check that. I'm gonna check it. But let's get into this topic, y'all. Y'all got me dying laughing. Showtime said I just did it. Indeed, y'all all check each other's channels out, family. Here's the topic, family, and I want y'all to research this. Cause I don't come with conjecture. I don't do that ever. Uh-huh. Y'all gonna want to like, share, and subscribe, man. And you're gonna want to remember this. Keep this in y'all mind, man. Now, the title of the show is... Now, what is the title of the show? Kev, Gillz, and Young Pharoah. Let's talk about logos. But to talk about this logo is so we also got to talk about the fact that some black men are not men. Some black men will choose to harass black women because it's easier in their opinion. And let me let y'all know, if you go to Chicago and you harass some black women, you might get your cap peeled. If you go to Compton in the right part of LA, you might get your cap peeled harassing black women. That's just a side. But the truth is that both of these cats that we're talking about have been accused and have been literally harassing black women when they won't do nothing to the black man. I ain't never seen Young Pharoah go upside nobody's head and not even look like you gonna go upside nobody's head, dog. Not no man. I asked Q Butter to bring his ass out here and call me when you get to California. You and your buck T. You're mad? Call me, my nigga, when you come out here. Q Butter slipped into San Diego the other week, I believe, and slid back out of here without making a peep. But you want to invite me to Brooklyn to fight you and shit like that. Clown. Q Butter. Yeah, Q Butter comes sneak in California. Eat all in my inbox and Instagram. Asking me how shit tastes and all that gay shit. Talk shit about me on the show. Talk shit about coming to Brooklyn. But dog, I told you when you get to Cali, call me. Nigga, you know Shanetta got my number. I come pick you up, take you to dinner. We catch a fair one and go catch a movie and I'll put you back on the But Kev Gillz and Young Pharoah. Let's talk about logos. But before we talk about logos, we got to talk about how y'all so disrespectful to black women. You'll go hard on a black woman. Oh yes, you will. Especially Kev Gillz. He's out here showing naked pictures of girls that he done befriended and tried to, sell them a dream and all of this shit. Talking about these sisters, harassing these sisters to the point where the sisters got to call the police on this clown. And I done told the sisters, you wasting your time. Kev's not going to go to jail because Kev is the police. Y'all don't believe it. There's a video on this channel that traces Kev's number back to the corner, the block, the compound of the LAPD. Excuse me. Sorry. You're a snitch, my nigga. When you got out on parole, when you was all skinny and your skin hanging, looking like Alf, my nigga, I know what you did last summer. You understand? None of our numbers trace back to the LAPD corner and the city town hall and shit and CBS news station, my G. None of us was at Polite's press conference at the LAPD at 6 or 5:30 in the motherfucking morning before the actual news cameras got there. None of us. You were. This same devilish nigga that's harassing women, that's actually a snitch and a mole and an agent, put in your community to cause mass confusion and to get all of you all to throw away everybody that has your best interests at heart. Good people and imperfect people. Nobody perfect. Nobody perfect. But most of the people that boy has tried to destroy has your best interests at heart. They make mistakes, of course. They're not perfect. But compared to him, world of difference, family. Now watch this. Kev Gillz is harassing women, but won't ask young Pharoah, why did you steal from African children, African children's charity? The reason I'm asking that because I heard him semi-address it this morning because Shame TV, shout out to you, bro. Shame TV been asking him, why won't you ask young Pharoah, why did you steal from SOS Africa? Why did you steal their logo? Watch this. Watch this shit. Instead of Kev even asking Pharoah about it, instead of Kev going to do the research, which I'm about to show y'all, and on the thumbnail, it shows you how long SOS Africa's been around, right? European people had to get together a non-for-profit charity for African children so that they could be educated and cared for. Why? Because there's too many black people like Kev Gillz and young Pharoah that would steal from poor African children. So what happened? The white man's got to make up a charity. In Europe. And it's a legit charity. They're not stealing. They turn over every bit of the money to the education and the exploits of those black African children. For that, I got to give them kudos. That's why I said I'm not racist, because all white people ain't evil. Look at this. White people that dedicate themselves to scooping up all the money that y'all steal, and they actually get it to these kids in Africa, and they've been doing it for longer than most of y'all gurus been teaching. They don't steal, but American black men steal from African children. The logo, the SOS logo that Pharoah had, indeed was stolen. Stolen. he didn't even take off the cap and tassel on the top of the SOS logo, the SOS charity, SOS Africa. There's a cap from a cap and gown graduation type thing, a cap and tassel hanging on the northeast part of that African map, family. Young Pharaoh is just like the little nigga in school that cheats on the test off your paper and copy your goddamn name and all and turn that in. Copy your name and birthday. And they get mad when the teacher say you fail. You didn't even take off the cap and tassel off of the logo. You could have used it and just modified it a little bit. No, this Negro stole it. Wholesale. Have you ever stole wholesale? He stole the whole thing. Now watch this. This is where the cookie crumbles and the rubber really hits the road. Gillz said he didn't steal that. Kev said they might have stole it from Pharoah. But numbers don't lie, G. Frank A. Sedita III, which was I think the district attorney, which was responsible for locking Pharaoh's ass up on the first gun charge, or there was a second gun charge, really. He said young Pharoah was around 20 years of age or so, approximately, in 2012. Let's add 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. That's 6 years. That means Pharoah is around the age of 26, 27, 28 right now. When you look on that screenshot, the thumbnail, it tells you when SOS Africa started the work of their charity. It tells you when they came out with their logo too. Knowing all of those numbers, I want y'all to ask yourself a question. Young Pharaoh Negro, you weren't even conscious of what you teach today 8 years ago. In 2012, you were locked the fuck up. Somewhere around that time, approximately. Y'all can go get all of this off of erie.gov. Frank A. Sedita III. He was the one that told us you was approximately 20 in 2012. In 2012, SOS Africa was rolling. There's even testimonials of children that tell you they've been in SOS Africa for at least 8 years. Pharoah, you ain't been conscious that long. So how now can Gillz defend you like a trifling negroid enough to not even think? To say that they might have stolen the logo from Pharoah, family. Do that make sense? One more time. Young Pharoah was 20 years old, approximately in the year 2012, when Frank A. Sedita III convicted him. This is 2018. We'll leave in an hour. The SOS charity has only been around maybe, I think it's under 15 to 20 years old. But at that, the actual thumbnail on the thing says at least 8 years. 8 years ago, Pharoah, you weren't conscious. You were putting up videos on MySpace and pictures on MySpace with stacks of $1 bills. You leaving right now?
When we get a start? No, in an
hour. You
hour.
leaving right now?
In an hour.
Okay, yeah. Don't leave without putting that stuff in the car.
I know.
But, brother, 8 years ago, were you conscious? I hope this woman don't leave out here without letting me fix this car. You see that? Yes, they mad when I come with the real info. You see that? And numbers never lie, family. Ask any quantum physicist. Do numbers usually lie? Not until we get to astronomical numbers like those that govern dark matter and black holes and shit. Then our physics fall apart. But on a pseudo nigga, Numbers work in this dimension, G. Mm-hmm. That's right. What's up, Shane TV? Now, bro, am I lying? How long have you been in here, Shane? How long you been listening to this show? Am I lying about any of this? I just want you to be another witness, fam. And y'all subscribe to Shane TV Eastwatch. I'm not mad at that brother. I never hated him. That's why I never attacked him. MBK, yeah. Shane, am I lying that in 2012, young Pharoah was prosecuted by Frank A. Sedita III? About a minute or two, and it's fact. Okay, indeed. It's all facts, family. Everything I just said to you is facts. Even about SOS, the charity. Even about the origin of it. And why white European people have to do this for Africans. Because there's even today people that would steal from the very charity that was created because black people steal from Africans. Excuse me. Facts. See? You steal from Africans, and the white man got to come and fix it and give the children money. But we're supposed to trust you, Kel. We're supposed to call you a man, bro, and you can take time out to harass black women, showing naked pictures of these sisters, whether they're wrong or not, for sending that lustful fornication and adulterous thoughts and shit they was into with you, whether they was wrong or not. Nigga, you're a man. You're a black man. You claim to be a leader. The fuck you a leader when you're holding on to a nigga that's stealing, abusing black children? You abusing black women. You'll abuse a black woman. You'll abuse Tommy because you know he ain't gonna do nothing to you. You abuse Polite because you know Polite too busy to stop and come slap the shit out of you. Uh-huh. But you coddle Pharaoh and you lie for him. I couldn't believe it when I heard him say that, family. MBK, the boy actually insinuated that SOS Charity stole it from him. Who in the fuck know Pharoah outside of the 100,000 people in this community? Nobody. That's why I tell these niggas, stop, get y'all head out your ass, man, and come down from that fence. Because just because 100,000 people in our community know you, that don't mean anybody of any salt knows you. Tommy Sotomayor, that's why I had to tell Tommy, bro, you're a fucking D-list star, dog. Don't get it twisted. Don't get to thinking that I'm never going to tell you the truth, my nigga. If I tell my brothers the truth, I'm going to tell you the truth. Get up off your goddamn knees, you big black coward. Learn how to fight and stop aggressing black women, nigga. Especially if you let black men slap the shit out of you and you won't do nothing to them, but you'll challenge a black woman to a fight. Y'all notice that? Remember Tommy threatened to even shoot the sister on the highway. That nigga slapped fire from Tommy in that fucking hallway out there, and them niggas was finna poke Tommy up with a dagger way bigger than the buck knife I use, fam. This is a nice buck knife. I keep showing it. I'm going to talk about this knife on the self-defense channel, on the arms channel. This is a buck knife. This is, it's got a Mike Carter blade. Y'all know what Mike Carter is? Yeah, I don't know about that. I'll teach y'all what that is later. But they was finna jab Tommy ass up in that motherfucking hallway. Sister Sekhmet had to save him. Shout out to the Empress. Sekhmet, please don't y'all kill Tommy out here. And then Brother Reggie had to get this Negro out the back door, down the elevator, out the fire escape, the back chute. Get him in the cab and hustle this Negro on. And Tommy get in the cab doing the classic thing. You ever hear a nigga get beat up, see a nigga get beat up? That's the longest ride home ever, family. Cause what you say to a nigga that just got their jaw rattled? What you say? You alright, dog? You gonna be alright, my nigga? Why you ain't help me? Well, I thought you had it, dog. Nigga punched me in my jaw, man. And it ain't really hurt. Just hurt my heart a little bit, my pride. The long ride, the hard ride, man. What you say to your homeboy after the nigga done rattled his jaw? Sent his damn beak around the backside of his head. Y'all remember Daffy Duck? Daffy Duck used to get his goddamn beak slapped around to the backside of his motherfucking face on the. What you tell Daffy after that happened? You alright, Daffy? You hungry, dog? Nothing. Just shake your head and keep looking forward. Don't say nothing. Just ride on. Get out. Tell the brother I see you tomorrow. That nigga that was in that car with Tommy, he didn't get on. He didn't do none of what Sekhmet did for Tommy, man. Sekhmet got in between the knife blade for you, man, to save you, clown. And you still talking about black women. But young Pharoah and this boy Kev Gillz, man, y'all just as bad as Tommy, brother. Kev Gillz, you harassing that black woman to the point that she had to call the police on the other brother and waste her time calling the police on you because she didn't know that you was a fucking world-class snitch and she was in your chat, one of your moderators or some shit. She didn't even know. Sister, listen to me. Take my word of advice. You're not going to get Kev Gillz locked up. He's already a police. Only time Kev going to go to jail is when he do mission accomplished and then the police do what they do to every other snitch. They lock your ass up because of the things you did when you were snitching. Call Kev, what's that snitch name? The world famous snitch in the mafia. Man, what is that motherfucker's name? I can't even think of his name. But anyway, that's not important. What's important is that you see the truth about what I just said, family. Kev Gillz, why you won't ask young Pharoah and press him about the logo, stealing from African children, and even about doing restitution? We just broke down the numbers, dog. We know what we talking about over here. We wondering why you keep making an ass out of yourself and keep having to change classes every 6 months. That means when y'all find out who he really is, he gonna go peddle and pander to another audience and get another group of foolish people that don't know him. That's what these niggas on the internet pride themselves on doing, family. Hey, Sister Candy. Hey, Brother Bruce. Thank you, man, for the blessing the other day. God bless you, man. And if I don't have the ME logo shirt tomorrow evening, I have it next Sunday evening. And y'all still ain't send me your goddamn addresses so you can get your shirt. I'm wearing my brother Sonetta shirt, but we gonna be wearing Sonetta shirt and my shirt coming year, family. And I want y'all to have one, especially the people that been donating. Come on now, don't be that scared of me. I'm not gonna choke a booger out the noses of my friends. My friends are not like these flies out here. I love y'all. Do that, Bruce. Because I think you've been one of the longest donating people and one of the most steady. A lot of people come, give nice fat donation, and I might not hear from them a whole year. Brother Bruce dropped consistent donations, and I appreciate that, and it's a blessing to me. And no, I don't smoke your money up like Kev Gillz do. No, I don't buy primos and roll primos on the air and passing the blunt with me and some white woman in my house like Kev Gillz do. No, I don't promise y'all shit that I'm not gonna give you. I would never do that to my people because I respect my people, and I respect them as a blessing to me, just as they respect me as a blessing to them. Quid pro quo. Real talk. And NBK helped me out of a bad situation. He donated personally. Yo, I had fuck around there and fell in a money pit. Y'all know what a money hole is, family? Man, this brother, NBK, this knife here, bro, I promise you, I could spit on this knife and this motherfucker could cut my spit stream, G. Y'all got to get you some knives. All y'all with bad criminal records, man. You can have a knife. Just keep your head on straight. But I fell in a money pit, man. And brother NBK came one day and looked down the pit. Hey, who is that down there? Man, we real, man. I ain't no rich person, brother. I got a career and we all got careers and shit. We ain't poor. But you know what I'm saying? When you need your brothers and your brothers need you, you should be there. And I can say that about these people that I'm talking about. NBA hollered down the money pit and my name echoed. Michael! 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 Yo, MBK. Help! Brother made it rain in the whole family. That's why I love this brother, man. I appreciate you, not just because of that, man, but I appreciate you. All of y'all that's been donated, supporting me, man. Shit, y'all said stop, but I like to tell my blessings, bro, because y'all are blessings to me. Never mind me being a blessing to y'all, teaching and stuff. I appreciate my people, family. Y'all don't believe it. Right, shout out to MBK, man. Real talk. And anybody that wants to donate, the PayPal link is in this chat. You can just scroll back up and get it. But anyway, man, let me get back on the point, family. Brother Elder Rasan, this is another one of my family right here. Elder Rasan Delay. Y'all calling Elder Rashan, and that's not his name. His name is Rasan. That's a prophetic utterance. Look in the book of Malachi. That's what he named himself that for. Rasan. 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 That's his name. Not Rashan, family. Yes, indeed, man. I got some good friends, man. Good people. Elder Rasan is my homeboy. He's from New Orleans, man. Elder Rasan, I can tell you why Brother Michael loves weapons and why I don't never leave the house without it. New Orleans is one of the most real places on the earth, family. New Orleans was the murder capital of the United States, and I think the world for a consecutive number of years back when I was young. Whole different kind of murder down there. Everybody got guns and shit in Louisiana. Yes, sir, Elder Rasan, because I know you, bro, and I appreciate you, man. Love you, man. Respect you, Elder. Real talk. That's right. So, family, I'm about to end this, man. Because I want to go check out MBK channel, Elder Rasan channel, Miss Beverly channel, Warford's channel, and a couple more of these other brothers. Then I want to make a trip around the galaxy like a comet and go check Gillz out, see what he's saying now. See what lie he going to tell y'all now, family. See if he lie about these numbers, fam. Huh? See if our young brother Pharoah lie about these numbers, fam. As young Pharoah, where was you when SOS Africa was started? You was in fucking prison, nigga. Excuse me. You was selling dope, nigga. You was on MySpace putting up pictures of you with baby hair and shit. You done tore out your motherfucking hair trying to braid your hair that tight, G. Anyway, y'all, love, light, peace, and blessing. Tomorrow night, part 7 of our 7-part series on GMS. Rape is not of the Most High. Bring somebody back tomorrow night, family. And all of the people that I asked to call in, Miss Candy, that I asked to do it tonight, Miss Candy, Miss Shauna, Miss Beverly, Brother Malik, all of y'all, please call in tomorrow night on that show. And I'd like to let y'all speak before I get into the summary lesson. Okay? So that's how we're going to do that. All over the South, they don't play with them. That's right. Miss Beverly said, you scared the shit out of me with when a man walked into a gas station, they walk. Look, you can walk in open carry down south, man. In Louisiana, I think you can still put your rifles and long guns in the window, like of your trucks and stuff. Mm-hmm. Louisiana, they got shoot the burglar law. Uh-huh. Shoot the burglar. That's more than stand your ground. You could pull this motherfucker here further into your property and shoot till limbs fall off. Excuse me, family. But anyway, man, peace and power, love and light to all of y'all, and rest in peace and power to Prince Aziel Jr. Never forget your essence, homie. Peace, y'all.